you're standing here and you're still. So my name is Jennifer Canine. I'm the director of the Department of Natural Resources for the Pokagon Band of Potawatomi Indians. Today we're actually out on the National Park property. We're in the Beverly Shores area, and we're looking at one of the rice beds that you kind of see behind me here. So what you see is wild rice here, and I'll kind of bring it down here to show you that we have, these are our seed heads up here. They're not fully ripe yet, but some of them are a little bit more ripe as it's feathered out a bit, and some of them are not as ripe because they're still kind of together here. What we're doing in this area is we're actually coming out with a quadrat, and we're placing that on the ground, and we're counting the number of stalks in that quadrat, looking at the health of the wild rice in the area, determining if there are any wildlife that we see. Maybe we see rice spiders or rice worms or ladybugs in the area. Determining how many plants we actually have in flower so that we know, is it a high percentage of our actual stalks that are within that quadrat that actually have flowers on them, or are we looking at a lower percentage of flowering stalks? And then we see if there's any associated plants within that quadrat. We also measure the water depth and the plant height so that we can compare through over a number of years what we're looking at this year versus last year versus next year, and see the similarities and the differences between our quadrats and our locations. We want to determine whether or not the beds are doing better or worse than they had in the past, and we want to try to maybe predict where they're going in the future as well. We're out here for a number of weeks, and we have multiple teams that come out here. It's not just myself. I have 6 or 7 individuals that come out to the park, and we're all coming out here slogging around in our waders, and sometimes falling and getting full of water, and working out in 90-degree weather in waders. And so it is it takes a lot of passion, and it takes a lot of heart to want to be out here doing this work. And we're doing it because we see a benefit in it, and we want to make sure that it's, like I said, maintained throughout history.